Crash Flash! This is Roscoe P. Coltrane!
The F2 Show.
Keep the shouldn't be at the meeting.
Anyway, we're gonna go. I'm real good fun, and I love you, boys.
Right then, the Green Clarinet, a game of racing.
Good evening, ladies and gents. Welcome again. Greetings of the season and all that shingle. It's going to be one of those tonight. I'm just going to think it's going to be one of those tonight. After the one last week, which was all very serious, all very down to earth, all very, what's the word? Bleak is what I would use. Because we didn't know what was going on with Coventry. And then the following day, we did know what went on with Coventry. Now we're back to square one again. We'll talk about that later on in the show, but tonight we will have Mike Priddle joining us. Sarge will join us at some point, and he's trying to get Chevy Mills on there. So Sarge and Chevy, you know what's going to happen. It's going to be a thing. And Priddle's on the show, so you know full well it's going to happen as well. Oh dear, so it's going to be another one of those not suitable for children shows tonight. And speaking of someone who's not suitable for children, it's a very warm welcome back to Samantha!
Hello!
Yes, hello Sammy. How the devil have you been then, my darling?
Oh yeah, no, not great. I've not had the best couple of months, let's put it that way. I've been rather poorly, in and out of hospital, appointments left, right and centre, blood tests here, there and there, specialist appointments, scans, MRI scans, CT scans, left, right and centre, and safe to say I'm pretty screwed.
Pretty screwed.
Yes, but it's all good.
Go.
I'll be fine.
Yes.
I'm all good. I've got to have a bit of treatment, but I'll be fine.
Singing this one out tonight, Stuart Donnelly. He's sent me a message saying, I'm going to sit this one out as I'm going to have the Kleenex at the ready. Okay, is that something to do with you, Samantha? I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Why would it be me?
I don't know.
Yeah, you've got to take me home tonight. Oh, no.
What am I going to say to this?
Back off, you spooky bitch!
Yeah, that's more like it.
So there we go. That's the current state of affairs. So let's have a look, a roundup of what's been happening in the world of Formula 2 and other oval stuff in the past week or so since we last spoke on this very programme. Number one, like I say, Coventry was saved. Wahey! They had a chinwag get together, and then all of a sudden, the people that actually own it have reported the people who used to own it, who obviously had taken out all the stuff, and now they're in the process of putting it back in, eventually, soon, don't know when, don't know why, of theft, and they've reported them to the police. So this is going to run and run and run more than Mo Farah does on a training exercise. I'm going to say this now, it is one of those things here, and some difficult decisions going to be made in the next couple of days, I think, about whether Cov has a future. And I do think that, in my opinion, I think it may be time to cut losses and just, let them argue the toss, and then if we have a track in March to race at, then all happy days. But if we haven't...
But all of this going on, is that not just going to dampen the spirits of all of us F2 junkies that grew up watching at Coventry, and now all of this has gone on, and I don't know for you, but for me it kind of takes the whole spirit of Coventry away a little bit from
well,
do you see what I'm trying to say?
I can see what you're trying to say. My point about the whole Coventry situation is that we knew the old girl was on her last legs.
Well, yeah.
This 3-year, inverted commas, lease that's been signed by the bloke from the Coventry Speedway, and the whole negotiation regarding that went to the brinkmanship. It went to the 11th hour, and it took the intervention of a local councillor to get this sorted. Now, my argument is on this point and things like that is most leases have a break clause after every year. Now, it was said on BBC Coventry and Warwickshire by Jeremy Heather that it was a 1+2. So basically it was a lease that had 1 year with the option of two further years on a rolling basis. not a 3-year lease, which has been reported everywhere else, and then under the understanding. I think it's going to be one of those ones now where we're just spectators in the crudest sense, with nothing to watch other than, battles in the press about what's what. Hello, Eric. And Sammy, Stuart has come back to this. I can totally relate to what Sammy is saying, as I know that how I felt all those years back when Cowley looked like it was going to go. It rips your heart out.
Well, yeah, it does.
And a sudden finish to a track is never good, because I remember back in 1994, around about this time, I was told Newton Abbot was not going to happen the following year, and I just went, what? And I thought, where are we going to go? And it's at Ringwood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember my dad telling me the day that he found out that Newton Abbot was going to go. That was like a little stab in the back.
Not like Wimbledon. Wimbledon, we've got a date now. We know when it's going to go. It's not. We tried our best to save it, and that was it. It's like Snorstal. The date of the 31st of August 1987 etched in my brain, because it was the day that dear old Snorstal went. I don't know whether Christmas planning to do anything for a 30th anniversary. Might do. I said to him, do the old blockbuster. Yeah, go and see get Mr. Troon and a few of his cars over by Cornish Market World. No,
it does rip your heart out, and it is, as a young'un, we didn't have many opportunities to go and watch the F1s, but the opportunities we did have were at Coventry, and I've got a lot of childhood memories with my dad and my granddad, who are obviously big in the F2 world, going to Coventry and meeting up with my extended family up there, and it's just a shame that those memories it's just not going to happen again, isn't it?
It could happen again. As Paul Hines was on the phone to me in the last episode, and he said he doesn't want to be the last race winner at Coventry.
Yeah.
As it stands at the moment, he stands to be that. Do you know one of the biggest regrets I've got? I never watched the ones at Coventry. Never watched the ones. Been there, never watched the ones.
Oh.
I hope to rectify that this season if it all goes well. But I can safely say this now: the ones, they're great, but God, their fans are. You only got to read Stoxnet. Good Lord! Oh my dearie me!
They're dedicated, Johnny.
Dedicated.
They're dedicated.
Committed.
Yes.
To a mental asylum, most of them. But there you go.
They're dedicated, bless.
Dedication's what you need. If you're going to be the best, but dedication's what you need.
Unfortunately, the whole saga with losing tracks, it happens, step away from F2s, you look at like the banger community that lost Westworld. Westworld was a massive hit to the South banger community.
We had that closure though. For the Formula 2s, we had that closure, that last ever meeting at St. Column.
Yeah, maybe, but none of us wanted to lose it.
I still dream of that meeting. I just thought, if it's going to go, bloody hell, that's a meeting to go out with. Brian Goldsworthy making lewd comments on the microphone about having a lump in his trousers.
Yeah, but
somebody's got a lump in their throat. I've got a lump in my trousers for this banger mix. I was thinking, what the hell are you on about?
Yeah, no, it's... Never mind. Right.
Do you see the live chat, says Robert Blitzman Hoare. Oh dear. Right, let's have a look at the live chat. Blitz, love to you all. Oh, Blitzman.
Rog.
There we go, my boy.
I miss you.
It's it's one of those things. I think tonight we're going to be on swear word watch. Obviously, we've got two of the most notorious swearers on the programme. Shall we find them a quid for Merlin? For each swear word they have. Could be. It could end.
Yeah, good luck.
Thanks, Blitzman. You have put into there are many ways, of course, you can get in touch with us tonight. Live chat is one of them, and the live chat on the Spreaker page. If you're listening on your phone, press the speech bubble, and that will put things where you can send a message to us all here in the old studio. And the other message is obviously via the Facebook messaging. If you're a friend of me on Facebook, you can send me abuse that way. Or, now, there's another option. You can leave us a voice message. And if it's good, we can play it out.
That's a bit technical, isn't
Yeah,
it?
go to stoxradio.co.uk, hit the button, you can leave us a voicemail message.
What's going on?
Yeah,
like
good, no?
Technical stuff.
Technical stuff. And it does work. It does work. We tested it on a live Linfields, and it does work.
Are you trying to convince me or yourself?
I'm trying to convince you.
Right, okay, all right.
But what we can then do is obviously download that off there and play it out if it's deemed legal and decent.
Okay.
So that's another method where you can get on there. The other methods we can do tonight is that we have... you can tweet us at Stoxradio. Later on, I will be putting up some polls for Crash of the Year, Driver of the Year, in inverted commas, what's the word? Not quite Mother of Chaos, because there's a whole shebang with that. Unfortunately, Sharon's taken a fair old hit on that one, unfortunately. she's only the messenger. But there's one glaring omission from the list, which we think should be on that list. The general public, that is. We will get onto that in a moment's time. Prudhoe's number is blocked for the voicemail service, says Stuart Donnelly. He's not blocked on this show. We've got his number in a minute. We will be getting him on the air in just a moment. And that will be, Interesting. So, yes, going back to Coventry, still up in the air. It's my personal opinion now. Time to say, I think that's a lot, lads. Because who in their right mind is going to invest money to put stuff back that they've ripped out in a track that's going to be pulled down in 3 years, in a time frame of 18 months to 3 years' time?
That's the problem. There's no investment to it now, is there?
I don't think it's a goner. It's me not being a pessimist. It's me being a realist. And when it was first mooted, it was under threat. I was on the other channel, that other channel, the one that
never heard of it, Johnny.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, right.
And one of them was going, "You can't do that. It's the mecca of Formula One and blah 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 blah." I said, "Have you been to Coventry recently?" I said, "The old girl's fallen down. It's like an old banger. You put a new gearbox in it. It'll keep it going for the time being, but yeah." And I can understand the reasons why Autospeed want to take the F2 World there. It is one of the stadiums with a rich history, but it's I don't know. It's baffling.
I think
I hope they've got a plan B. That's all I can say.
So do I. So do I. I don't want to be driving to Coventry and turn up and nobody there, because that's the sort of shit that I would do.
No, that's the kind of thing that make you do. Yeah,
they would. Yeah,
it's starting the world final at Coventry.
You can start the world final at Coventry. I'll go to Coventry and there'll be nobody there. Yes. Yeah, that's about right, actually.
And then,
Yep.
Yeah, Johnny, you can commentate. What, Steve not available? He's doing, he's working with Speedworth that day.
Yeah. It'd be about right, wouldn't it?
Right. So, that's a good one. So, now it's time to hit that button that says adverts. And in the time it takes us to get the adverts up, we'll get Mr. Priddle on the line. And we'll also get Sarge, hopefully, as well. So, there we go. Are you ready then, people? Here's some adverts. All right.
Such Stoxradio needs you. Yes, you, dear listener. We need reporters to give us interviews on the spot. Fancy yourself as next Team Linfield? Commentary gigs are available. Or if you just want to get me on air, like my Priddle, we have that